I'm finally going to be doing a nail video, and I'm gonna be starting off with naked nails. I'm gonna first start off by showing you everything that I will be using, and then kind of just do a little bit of step by step. Let's just get started. Okay, so first, this is the brand of nails I use. I like them because they're like flimsy and you don't have to file much. They kind of just go straight to your nail. Like, they shape your nail very well. And I use a little makeup brush to wipe off all the excess powder, nail clippers to cut your nails to the length you want them, obviously a nail file to shape your nails, and then I just use this glue from Ulta. So I got this from Amazon, Ulta, and then this is just a makeup brush that I had. And then my gel. This gel I got off of Amazon, and it's pink just from the previous powder that I was using. And then this is a powder I'll be using today, Kiara Sky. It's powder. The way I normally start out is measuring my nails and then laying them out so I'm not having to measure them every time. Put a tiny bit of glue on that bottom of that, and then hold it on there for a second. Done with this hand, and I will come back when I'm done with my other hand. Okay, so before I move on to the next hand, I'll like cut these down because they're really hard to like work with. So I'm gonna cut them down a little bit, then I'm not gonna stay this long, and then I will get back. Okay, so this is normally the length that I'll do them, and then obviously I'm gonna shape them. And I always do a coffin shape, and that's not how it looks. So let me show y'all when it's shaped, and I'll show y'all when the hand is done. Okay, so now that I have them all to the same length, I'm going to file them, coffin, and whenever I file them, I always like put my finger like at an angle. So like whenever I'm filing up, I'll like go at an angle, and then same with the other way. Okay, so I got one hand done, and this is what the progress looks like. That's pretty good. Alrighty, so now I got both hands coffined. Both hands are shaped. I usually just clean up this area a little bit, and then I'll put away what I don't need anymore, and then I'll get going on the primer and the powder. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use my drill and make the tip and where my nail meet. I mean, they're pretty much already flat, but I just make them to where they're completely even. Mainly on the edges and like the edges of my nails where they stick up a little bit, I'll make them completely flat against my nail so that way I don't have any sticking up whenever I put my dip on. Okay, so I'm gonna file. Okay, so after I filed it with my drill, I usually take this and like just try to get any extra pieces that I missed, so you can see all that flying everywhere. And then that's gonna smooth it down even more. If I'm doing something that people normally don't do, or that you've never seen done, sorry, my nails look pretty good, so I'm not gonna change my ways. You don't have to do it this way, but that's how I do it. And yeah, that's how they look after. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I am going to put some nail primer on my real nail so my nails don't get too damaged. So, and then it like soaks into your nail. Okay, so I always put a gel top coat after I do my powder because it looks better to me. But I use this for my dip. I usually use a Kiara Sky one, but I'm out of it. So I'll be using this. It's from Ulta. It still works really, really good. So I use that for my dip. And then this is for my top coat, my gel top coat. And then I have my light too, which I'll show you that process. Okay, so it's finally time for the dip part. Kiara Sky purple. And the color is Lilac Lolly. I always end up having to open this with pliers because I always get it stuck because I don't clean it before I close it. Okay. So it's kind of just like painting your nails. You just brush down a light layer of this coat. And then you're going to take your finger at an angle and dip it in there. And then I always just knock off that extra powder. And then this is when your brush comes in handy. Just brush it off. Again, if I don't do it the way everybody else does it, everybody has their own different style of doing things, whatever works for them. And then I do one layer on each finger before I do another layer. And on the first layer, I always don't go down to the bottom because it will kind of get bulky down there. And if y'all are trying your nails for the first time and it's not cute, trust me, the first like 4 months of me doing my nails, they were horrible. But I stuck with it and I eventually got pretty good at it. Just keep trying, don't give up. You can even get some of those nails off of Amazon to practice on. That way you don't have to keep doing your nails. Here's my first layer. And it'll probably take you a long time in your first try. It used to take me like 3 hours to do my nails. But now it takes me around an hour or so, depending on if I have my nails soaked off already. And then I'll do 3 layers, so on each layer I'll get a little closer to the bottom of my nail. And I've done acrylic a couple of times, but doing it in my room makes it stink so bad and then it smells up the entire house. So I just stick to dip powder because it doesn't have much of a scent. Okay, y'all, I decided I was not feeling the purple, so I went ahead and dipped it in red. One, I've never tried this red before. Second, I was not feeling that purple. So I just finished everything like what I previously finished with the purple. So I have everything dipped, shaped, and everything. I just filed everything down so everything's pretty smooth. And now I'm just gonna do like some reshaping. If the powder might have like deformed it a little bit. So I reshaped those after the color, and I'm gonna go back with this hand and reshape them. And then I'll come back when I do top coat. Okay, so now it's time for my favorite part. I finished reshaping and filing my nails. My gel light. I do a light top coat with that. Kiara Sky. I put it in there for 30 seconds. And then after that, to set the top coat, I always rub alcohol on it until it dries. Top coat is always my favorite part because it's like when it comes to life. looks like. There's one hand. Okay, so now that I'm done, I use this for my cuticles. It works so good and it smells so good. Okay, so here's the finished product. If y'all have any questions on any of the steps I did, just comment them down below and I will answer them, of course. Comment if y'all have any questions on anything I did and I'll tell y'all. I'll try to link everything down in the description where I got, but some of them I probably don't remember because I've had it for a while. I hope y'all liked it. They turned out pretty good, just in time for Valentine's Day. Let me know if y'all want me to do any colors or any designs. This time I just kept it simple because it had glitter in it. It was so cute. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if y'all want me to do any other nail videos or any other videos in general, anything else y'all want to see. And thanks for watching. See ya.